Let's meet the visitors, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At power forward, Kevin Garnett. At the other forward position, Bailey Carter. At shooting guard, Michael Lee. At the other guard position, Paul Lee. At center, Nate Walker. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's bring out the starters. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at power forward, 7'1", number 13, Wilt Chamberlain. At center, 7'2", number 33, the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At guard, 6'9", number 32, Irvin Magic Johnson. Starting at the other forward position, 7'1", number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. At guard, 6'6", number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Walker, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Chamberlain in at the four-man position. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Chamberlain. Bryant outside. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good! He hits another one!
Now, he's now scored the second most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the headlines.
When you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron too, that's as newsworthy as you get.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Chamberlain passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Pass to Chamberlain. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lee. Garnett passes to Carter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Walker.
Assisted.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. Lee on the wing. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
First free throw is good. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the Logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's O'Neal.
Timberwolves foul. Lee. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bryant outside. Poke loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Lee. And he buries the open three to cap the break.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. With a break here, let's see which team racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Fifth, the Lakers.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Lee, the pass to Garnett. Up top, Walker. Left side, Carter. To the inside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Lakers trail by 3. Johnson passes to O'Neal. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. The Lakers with another miss. Minnesota leading by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Now here's O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Lee. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Here's Chamberlain, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Lee. Takes the 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Johnson. Back to O'Neal. Now Johnson. 5 to shoot. Cuts off the pass. And here they go. And the jam by Walker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's O'Neal. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul. Minnesota foul. Lee. That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Lee. Back to Lee. All sorts of time. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lee's got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
your feet. Show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
Lakers trail by 5. Bryant outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Counted. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten his second bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Lee on the wing. Covered by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Walker. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. Second chance effort. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant right side. And it's rejected. Pass to Lee. Here's Lee. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Bryant outside. Outside O'Neal. Here's Chamberlain. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bryant.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Pass to Lee. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Lee's got 9.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside O'Neal. And there's the screen. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Lee. 5 points in the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Sprewell. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Goodrich pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
James inside. Cashes it in from 11 feet. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Hoiberg. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Here's Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. They set the pick. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
James. And it's James with the jam.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And the free throw, no good.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Here's Cassell. He's scoreless. Stolen by Davis. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The rebound by Hoiberg.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Cassell. Rebounded by LeBron. Lakers trail by 3. On the take. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Check by James. Here's Cassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Olowokandi. And Davis with the block. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Goodrich. Shot's good by James. James has got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Sprewell. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams have the toughest defenses this past season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
First one falls. Good on both. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Davis. James outside. Here's West. Yet to see a basket. Here's Worthy. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his third assist of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Timberwolves substitution, Mark Hansen, Wally Zerbiak.
51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Sprewell. Rejected by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
I just love the ball.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Zerbiak. They set a pick. Here's Sprewell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's James.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Here's Sprewell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Sprewell, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left in the first. And James launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense.
Again with the block.
Step aside. We've got a new number 3 in career blocks.
There haven't been many more staunch defenders in history than this man.
Only Hakeem Olajuwon and Dikembe Mutombo are ahead of him, and that's an intimidating pair. That's how strong he is as a defender.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Lee. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Madsen. Fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's West. No points yet. Outside O'Neal. They set the screen. Going inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Lee. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Lee. Taking 2 shots.
He makes a first. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Walker's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Bryant. Outside Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Walker covering. 3 on the clock. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Zerbiak. Still no points. Down low. Tipped. Second chance shot. Los Angeles shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. And the jam by Walker.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And so it's the Lakers with it. 6-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Cassell. Here's Madsen. Chamberlain pulls it in. Johnson with it. Outside O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Now here's O'Neal. And rejected. And here comes the break. Launches it from deep. Kobe grabs the miss.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th best, Minnesota.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Lee. 7 points in the game. Carter, high post. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett at the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Chamberlain. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
To the right side. Walker passes to Lee. Back to Walker. Pulls it in from the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Walker's got 12 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Bryant. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Carter from outside. And he buries his first look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Here's Bryant. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Garnett. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Give him 8.
With the assist.
Here's Cassell. Out to the wing. Lee on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Tries it from 16. Carter, good. Carter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. teams will make substitutions.
On your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Hassel. Pass to Lee. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lee's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wilkes. Left side Johnson. And the bucket is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
These are the shots Coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Lee on the wing, covered by Johnson. Lee on the wing. He's got 11. And a two-handed jam!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Baylor. Stolen by Carter. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Wilkes. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Gasol, the screen. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. A deep 3. And it's Wilkes with a rebound. The Lakers shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. From deep, Johnson. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Lee. Back to Carter. The steal. In transition. Here they come. Here's Gasol. Blocked. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Lee. 13 points in the game. Minnesota again missing. Knocked loose. Lays out. Here's Baylor. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Gasol. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Lee. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Lee's got 6 here in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. checked in for Johnson. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Los Angeles, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Mikan passes to Wilkes. Shoots from 14. And it falls all over the rim and in.
The assist from George Mikan.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Hassel. Here's Olowokandi. No points so far. Driving in. And it's Wilkes with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Baylor. Here's Wilkes. Inside. Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Hassel.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Trenton Hassel. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Lakers lead by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Gasol inside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hassel. Here's Lee. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Lee, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Lee at the line for 1.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Here's West. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Here's Lee. 18 points for him. Four on the clock. Tries it from 16. Off the window. It's good. Lee's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. One shot.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to King. Jacks up a three. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's Goodrich. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's King. Checked by James. King, the pass to Madsen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cassell. And that one drops.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
And James launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window. Give it up for the participants.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Lee. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Lee. Covered by Johnson. Carter on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bryant. Got a piece of it.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lee, the pass to Lee. Driving to the basket. Back to Lee. Pass to Garnett. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Assist from
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Down low. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Johnson. Here's Bryant. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Pass to Lee. Lets it go. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Bryant left side. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Get down, Shaq.
O'Neal passes to Chamberlain. To the inside. Bryant. That one's good for 2. Bryant's got 11 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Lee's got 24.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Stolen by Carter. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow! And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Bryant. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 13.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. In the third spot, the Lakers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Here's Garnett. And he's going for the lob. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. Pass to Lee, puts one up from 19. The bank shot, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Los Angeles leading by 12. O'Neal passes to Chamberlain. And here's Bryant, deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
1 shot.
One shot.
So it's the Lakers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. And Carter with the block. Here's Walker. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 12. And here's Bryant outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Lee, covered by Bryant. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one's good. Ryan.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Lee. He's got 27. Pass to Garnett. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the jam by Walker.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Bryant. From behind the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Magic Johnson. That's his 2nd.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sprewell. Here's the pick. With the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Walker. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cooper. Bryant, right side. And it's good. 2 points. Bryant's got 24.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Lee. 10 points for him. And down it goes. 2 points.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Spins. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Lee, the pass to Lee. Back to Lee. Lets it fly. Gasol grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 15. Inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Lee on the wing. He has 29 now. Clock at 6. And there it is for him. Lee's got 31.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Tries it from 16. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Lee, covered by Bryant. Lee on the wing. He's got 31. Pass to Walker. Gasol grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 15. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers on D. Lee misses.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Cooper. Still without a bucket. Pass to James. Double team on James. Six on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Here's Lee. And he lays it up and in. Lee's got 13 points in this quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Minnesota foul. Carter. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's West. Now off the inbound. Zerbiak grabs a miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Lee. Floats one up. Uncovered. He goes up again. And he lays it in. Lee's got 15 points in just the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Wilkes. James outside. Pass to Wilkes. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And that one's good. Gasol's got 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lee. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Pass to James. Gasol, the screen. The shot by James, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Lee. And they'll get another chance. Here's Sprewell. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles leading by 12. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Walker, and it's Lee in at the 2. And that one's good. Bryant.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Lee. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Well, the Lakers shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Back to Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's got 29.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Minnesota with possession here. Down by 15. Pass to Lee. Here's Cassell. They set the pick. To the inside. Tipped. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's O'Neal. Now here's Bryant. Back to O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Cassell. Pass to Lee. Here's Cassell. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Lee. Covered by Bryant. Here's Garnett. Here's Cassell. They need this. Drops in the 3.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside Johnson. And here's Bryant. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lee. Throws it up high. Bryant outside. O'Neal with it. And he dunks it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Lee. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, do you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Cassell passes to Lee. Out to the right wing. Here's Zerbiak. He's covered by O'Neal. Had a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Carter Lee.
Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Lakers ball.
Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 15-5 run. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Lee. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Garnett. Back to Lee. Lee on the wing. 5 to shoot. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 22. Up top, O'Neal. He's checked by Carter. Walker with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And here's Johnson. Pass to Bryant. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got 34.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. Carter from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation, but I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. Here's Chamberlain. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
The Lakers lead by 22. Johnson on the wing. Back to Bryant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Bryant. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Here's Lee. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Bryant outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, got that one up quick. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Lee. Pass to Lee.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Lee. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Bryant. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Lee. Fran, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And here's Bryant outside. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. Lee on the wing. Oh, throw it down! Wow! Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's West. Bryant outside. There's the three. The rebound by Carter. Walker passes to Garnett. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's West. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now Walker. And you think about that prize money for the NBA Cup, RJ. It's expected to increase quite a bit.
These new media rights got this money pumping. I wish I was 10 years younger. Okay, maybe 15.
Here's West. Pass to Chamberlain. Minnesota with a rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lee on the wing for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lee's got 44.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
The Lakers lead by 21. Here's West. Bryant outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Bryant outside. There's a screen. Pass to O'Neal. From downtown. West misses.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The Lakers with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 18. Puts up a deep three. Here's Garnett. Lays it up and banks it in.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
To the wing on the left. O'Neal passes to Chamberlain. Stolen by Carter. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Here's West. He's checked by Carter. Here's O'Neal. And there's the rejection. Here's Lee. Pass to Lee. To the paint. It's picked off. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Chamberlain. Inside. Here's Bryant to get back on track. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession. Lee. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.